Test, test. Is this thing on? Okay. And now, for those in attendance and those listening around the world, it is time for the O on God podcast with your host, Tovaun Eaxis Anthony.
Goodness gracious me, oh my. It is Thursday, baby, and I'm ready to ride. I am your master of ways, loving joy's trouble boy, Aeoxis. What's going on, everybody? It's your buddy, your favorite neighborhood menace, Tovaun Anthony, El Kabong himself. Yeah, I got my guitar, got my sunglasses, got my hat. You see, I'm in character. Still taking souls and laying pole, consensually and respectfully. Respectfully. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm tired. It's late. I had a heck of a full day. I hope you guys had a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. I ain't got no liquor today. This should be Thirsty Thursdays. I ain't got no liquor. I ain't stopping getting none on the way home, but I do have tea. And I should probably be drinking it anyway. Only because, hey man, I got to get my voice back to 100%. And I'm going to get it back to 100%. You know what I'm saying? So he said stone cold vibes. Heck yeah, man. I got to do it how I do it. Wait a minute. Hold on. I got to do the vibe check. Y'all already know what to do. The people that have been on this podcast before, you got to put the clap emoji in the chat when it's time. All right. Vibe check. All right. Listen. It goes like this. If you're sexy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're sexy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're sexy and you know it, tell the haters they can shove it. If you're sexy and you know it, clap your hands. Put the clap emoji in the chat if you're sexy and you know it. That's all I'm going to say. Late night with Brother T. You already know what it is. Your Uncle T, hell yeah. If I put on that voice, it's because I'm in the uncle mode. You know what it is. I'm out here. I'm doing the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Gleam eyes, I aspire to be as good as an announcer as you, my boy. Hey, look, I'm trying to get into announcing. I'm actually talking to some people. I'm trying to announce some actual fights because, hey, look, I love the fight game. Of course, I'm still going to do the fantasy versus stuff, but I love MMA. I love kickboxing. I love boxing, any form of fighting. So if I want to announce, hey. And I announce bands these days. It's hilarious. But hey. Dom the Creator, what's going on? Chauncey Morris, it's Late Night with T. Yes, indeed. I see the claps in the chat. Yo, love you guys so much. You guys are warming my heart right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool. I think I'll actually play the guitar and do that every single time, All in favor, say aye. It's good. I had a full day over here, working on many projects, getting some stuff out the way, making sure I get these things done. I'm finally about to catch up to the last bit of the hand painted Taking Souls and Laying Pole t-shirts. So those who haven't gotten them yet, expect to get them in the next few days. I didn't know that many people were just going to support me right out the gate. So it got to the point where more people were buying the hand painted versions than the print on demand versions. And I was like, oh crap. So I had to kind of limit it. So it is what it is. I think what I'll do is every once in a while, I'll come out with a new hand painted thing. But most of my stuff will just be print on demand, or I'll have a lot in stock that I could just ship out immediately. But burpee, oh my God. But yeah, man, I'm doing a dang thing out here. What the heck are y'all doing up late? That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. What the heck are y'all doing up late? This is ridiculous. Because I'm over here man, I'm about to get online. Ain't nobody going to be on this joint. That y'all just show up. What, y'all got insomnia? Y'all waiting for that call in the middle of the night? I know some of y'all waiting for that call. I know y'all are. You nasty, just vile, fornicating people. Y'all waiting for that call. Yuck. But Yeah, man. We out here. We doing a damn thing. If you asking why I got on my cowboy hat, why I have on the sunglasses, man, it's because I'm a cowboy and on a steel horse I ride and I'm wanted dead or alive. Listen, that's one of my favorite songs. That's one of my favorite songs. That boy said, I'm wanted. Wanted. I was like, get out of here. Man, sing that shit. Oh, man. Listen. Looking at your beautiful self. Oh, now you ain't gonna stay up looking at me like that. You're gonna end up with a nightmare. You know, I do night terror shit. You know. Could you imagine if I was your night terror? Oh man, I'd be the most menacing motherfucker. Come up in your room. You're like, Tovaun Anthony? I'm just, ooh, acting a damn fool. I canceled a call to listen to you. Oh my God. Oh, girl. Oh, I'm sorry. Why you do your friend like that? Don't do your friend like that. Not just to listen to my silly ass. You already know. Ooh, Gleam Eyes just got off work, actually. Whoa. Them hospital shifts ain't for the weak. You damn right. You damn right. Shout out to anybody working in the medical field, especially them overnighters, especially them late night. Oh my gosh, y'all be doing work. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be doing work out here. But yeah, man, if y'all up with me, we gonna vibe. We gonna do our damn thing, and then I'ma get out your way. You know what it is. Y'all know I don't like taking up too much of y'all time. It's late night too. You know, it is what it is. I think the first thing I'm gonna say, and then I'm gonna also say it at the end of this, I'm gonna try to bring it up because if I don't, I'm gonna feel like an asshole. I'm gonna feel like an asshole. If you are in the DMV area, right? It's the view real quick. I'm gonna bring it up. If you are in the DMV area, my friend Vanya Renee will be performing tomorrow at the Miracle Theater in Washington, D.C. She's a hilarious comedian, and she will be performing with other hilarious comedians. Because who is headlining the show? I keep forgetting who's headlining the show. All I know is my friend is going to be doing her damn thing. So I'm going to be there. If you want to have some laughs, heck, you're going to see me in the crowd. Let's have some fun, guys. You already know. But, okay. Now, let's get back to the nonsense. All right. Who said love and peace? Ooh, Chauncey Morris, love and peace. Love and peace to you always. Love and peace, yes indeed. All right. DMV area means the DC, Maryland, Virginia area. I am originally from Washington, DC. I reside in Baltimore now. But, yeah, which, you know, a lot of people don't consider Baltimore DMV. They don't, because it's like, well, it's kind of like out the way. It's like DMV, DC, Maryland, Virginia. When they say DMV area, they're really considering like DC, like the city. They're considering PG County, Maryland, parts of like Alexandria. Well, it's like the whole Alexandria, Arlington County, certain parts of Fairfax County. Once you get to Moco, we start looking like, which is Montgomery County. We start like, I don't know. But after that, it's just like, whatever. But yeah, man. Let's look into some fun stuff. Okay, let me make sure all these chats are up so I'm not ignoring people. I'm probably going to have to bring up the Facebook chat. My multi-stream at. Let me see if this will show it on there. If it don't, I'm going to just have to bring it up on here. Which I think is really funny. There we go. Louise, me Pound Town University. Go Hammers! Oh, man. Somebody said, what am I drinking? I'm drinking throat coat. That's what I'm drinking. Malakath Berserker. First time here. Let's see what this is about. Nonsense and nonsense personified. I got me some Kool-Aid jammers. Yo, I saw my father today. Shout out to my father. He was like, yo, you drink this shit? And I'm like, yeah, man, I ain't drink this when I was a kid. I got me a Kool-Aid jammer. Yeah, so I'm in this joint doing the damn thing. All right, now let's start this off with a little meme and whatnot and just have some fun. Let's see what I favorited over the past few days. Let's see. Where we at? Because I might have found a gem or two. I might have. If I didn't, then we'll ramble a little bit. Oh, I got some things to say too. So, this is a fun one to break the ice. Let's get the Insta view real quick. Insta view. Nobody, kids. My mama eats sugar with her nose and say woo when she done. Hey, let me tell you something. Kids will put your business out there. 1,000%. They will put your business out there. Understand this. When I was a kid, right? I used to do this one thing, and my mother talks about it to this day because it's like I broke all the rules because you never talk about a woman's age, right? When I was a child, I used to say, I'm 4 and my mom's 40. Like, I used to say that when people used to ask me my age. I'm 4 and my mom's 40. My mother would hate it. She thought I was trolling her. She was like, I can't believe, stop it. And I'm like, I just didn't understand. I'm like, why you worry about your own age? To me, I'm just like, it don't mean anything. To her, she's like, ah. And she brings it up every chance she gets. And I'm just like, God dang it, Mom. Dang, like, I didn't know any better. I'm freaking sorry, bro. Like, freaking crazy, dude. Yeah, no, kids are honest. Kids are crazy honest. And you gotta be careful with what you do around children. This is why I never did anything crazy around my nephews that I didn't want them seeing. Like, period. Like, they can't say nothing about me. Like, well, maybe the oldest one. But he's more like a little brother than my nephew anyway. I mean, he is my nephew, but just the age difference and then like how we would just get in the shenanigans like together. It's like, yeah, nah, he knew the code. Like, but yeah, man. Let's see. Rocking with the hat, brother. Thank you, Captain Creo. Yes, indeed. Let me see. Nice hat. Yep. You know what it is. Hold on. What? Oh my God, I had a student do this to me. Oh my God. Listen. Women don't like to be known as old. See, my whole thing is you're only as old as you feel. Like, it is what it is. But I get it. Especially from a societal standpoint. They're just like, oh no, my age. Like, all right, bro, like, relax. Like, at some point, it just is what it is. But I had a set of twins tell us how their mom has a pistol under her bed and she threatens to use it if they don't clean her house. Oh my God. That's ridiculous. Why the heck would she threaten her kids with a gun? Like, that's wild. I don't think I would be able to live with that. I don't think I would. That would be that'd be kind of ridiculous. I would probably cry every day. I'd be like, Mama said she won't shoot me. He said, I ain't no killer, don't push me. She said, peace is made of steel. The Bible says, peace, be still. Nah, man, yo, don't pull no pistols out on your children. That's just ridiculous, man. Oh man, that's crazy. Let's get to another one, and then let's have a little chit chat real quick. Okay, boom. It's the view. Let y'all read that. Imagine getting some head, and he gets up and says, this is nasty. I ate as much as I could. Wow. First of all, let me tell you something. You can tell by the good old-fashioned whiff before you even indulge if this is about to be a good time or not. So the simple fact that he went forward in the first place means that he was trying to persevere or he's stupid, one of the two. But, wow, you want to talk about a shot to a person's ego? That's crazy, man. If a guy gets up and just leaves, bruh, like he tells you this shit nasty and he leaves, ooh, something going on, baby girl. Go ahead and make that appointment with your doctor and figure it out. That's all I'm gonna say. Go ahead and make the appointment with your doctor and figure it out, because Ain't no, you ain't coming back from that. And you better hope he ain't one of them people that just go telling people, that's all I'm going to say. Oral is after a shower, duh. I mean, yeah, or I mean, as long as you ain't been doing no crazy stuff throughout the day, you know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, like oral after y'all went on a hike in a swamp or some shit, that's probably not the best idea. But yeah, like, or right after, I don't know, freaking jujitsu, like that's probably not really a good idea. But yeah, man, you just gotta take care of your stuff, man. That's kind of nutty for somebody to go around and just be messed up like that. I don't really think that's a good deal. I don't really think that's a good deal. But yeah. Let me see if this Facebook chat is working the way I need it to be working. Or if I'm neglecting anybody. If I am, I'm so freaking sorry. I'm trying to catch everybody's stuff. Hold on, is that Chris? Oh man, yo, Chris Robert. Yep, no, I gotta jump into this because I gotta see these comments. I gotta do this real quick. Yo, big shout out to my buddy Chris Ryberg for doing his thing. He's actually the reason why I was able to get in the MagFest this year. As a past performer, they give out past performer badges, but I missed the window last year. I just didn't get the email because it went to an old email of mine. But he made a call for me, and I was able to get my tail on in. But he said, popping in to say that Aoxys's bandana saved my life when I was running around at MagFest. Homie, most useful merch I ever got. Hey, listen, I saw you rocking it. We got to get a picture with like you and me. See, I mean, you live 40 minutes away, bro. Like, I need to get up and we just need to take a picture with that stuff, man. I can't believe we didn't get one while we were there. And then you were wearing it in a way like, so when I made those, I put the name Aoxys underneath and folded it underneath so, they wear it like a headband. You actually pulled it out and did it like a bandana, and it looks very cool. Unlike, hold on. So, this one right here, this is actually the Compass bandana that I make. And, I can fold it into a headband version. So, it's actually, pretty cool how, these things are interchangeable, It works out. And I love it. I love it. I love it. So, yeah, thank you so much, Chris. Thank you so much. Let's see what we got going on here. Ornette Ariel, I really enjoy your content. Very creative and funny. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, Chris is like, ain't nothing, man. Always glad to help to get you taken care of. Hey, man, love you always, brother. Anything you need from me, if I got it, you got it. Dead serious. Let's see here. Let's go back to the chats. I'm looking everywhere, every which way at once, and this is hilarious. I'm looking like, what the heck? Let's see. This is good. This is good. All right, let's see. What was I gonna do? I was gonna rant. I just forgot what I was gonna rant about. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm getting ready to bring up another meme, but let me look into the Instagram chat because I know y'all going off that last one. Y'all got to be going off that last one. Hold on. So, I shower. Ooh. I mean, sometimes it's good when the when the eggplant. I'm gonna say eggplant has some flavor. Oh, you like seasoned. You like it seasoned and tenured. Quote Chris Robert. Seasoned and tenured. That's how we like our women. But well, I like my women. Chris is a faithful man. Shout out Stephanie. Love you to death. Oh man. Let's see here. Women be using the wrong soaps that can turn their coochie out. What, inside out? Let me stop. Your hat is giving stripper vibes. Coming to the stage from one of your universities. Oh, man. Hold on. I'm going to read this. Because I'm going to record this and I'm going to read this. And read it again. Hold up. It says, Lady Londa says, your hat is giving stripper vibes. Coming to the stage from one of your universities. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I'll tell you that. Go Broncos. Let me stop. Go Horsemen. I could say go Horsemen. I technically already have a logo for that, but that's the Horseman Blacks logo. So, I mean, it is what it is. I know a girl that whoa, hold on. I know a girl that puts ketchup on the dick before she sucks it. Wow. I've heard of, combinations and whatever makes you feel better, but ketchup? Ketchup? I ain't never heard ketchup. I heard honey. I've heard, frosting, whipped cream. Ketchup? I don't know, man. That's different. That's different. Hold on. I'll watch and pay for the show. I actually thought about being a male, exotic dancer. I thought about that. I actually have a friend that's in that line of work. He does house calls and stuff. And I was like, hey, man, like right when I lost my job, I was like, hey, man, look, I might have to come over to your side. He was like, man, bring it on over. I'll put you to work. Because he's always looking for extra guys to come do the job. But then I be seeing what he be doing. He be flipping over people, lifting up people and like humping them in midair and doing acrobatics. So I'm like, listen, I ain't got time for all that. Because, he's dummy strong as well. So I'm like, the ladies you be lifting up and doing that stuff with, like, I ain't got it. I ain't got it, bro. No, so it is what it is. I once put ice cream over it. Ooh. I mean, yeah, ice cream, hey, that could work. I had a lady use a freaking fruit roll-up on mine. That was hilarious. I was like, dang. Somebody said, I prefer mayo. Yo, Dom, you crazy, bro. Oh, man. Hold on. Food and sex is called splashing. It's a whole kink. Is that really what that is? Is that really what that's called? I didn't know it. Splashing? I didn't know that was a thing, yo. You just got to stick your tongue out. I would stick it out right now, but I ate a whole bunch of stuff earlier. You know what happens when you eat a whole bunch of stuff? It might be discolored, and I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. Risk of looking like an idiot on the internet. That's just nah, dude. But he said you just gotta stick out your tongue. Nah, I think that's like part of the game, That can't be the whole game. That just has to be part of it. Cause then like what happens when the ladies get bored? See, now I gotta throw dick around, dance a little bit. I don't really dance like that. I got like 3 dance moves and they all like Shawn Michaels based, you know what I'm saying? Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, man, I had no idea. It was called splashing. Never heard about that in my life. But you know what? Whatever. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I wanted to bring this one up. The font's kind of small, so I'll read it to you. So, InstaView. This one says, I want my man to push girls back by their forehead if they get too close. The fuck? Once again, I want my man to push girls back by their forehead if they get too close. The fuck? You know what's real funny? It's a lot of comments on this one. Like, like he shouldn't even be touching them, spraying with a water bottle or with one finger too, like pluck them. Or like, yeah, it's like, yo, what? Okay. Here's the thing, right? Good luck with that assault charge. Like, you want him to literally put his hands on a woman? Yeah, in this day and age in 2024, where a lady will take a little bit of embarrassment and a boundary set that is physical and say, oh, this dude tried to knock me out. Yeah, all right, yeah. Okay, you want your man, you so insecure, you want your man to push somebody, like, away, and then that's, his ass gonna be in court. That's how it go. Good luck. I'll be damned. I remember I was dating a lady who she was just like, well, she was uncomfortable with anything. Like I couldn't even hug my boy's like wife. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I knew this girl for years. Like, but the chick I was dealing with was so goddamn fucking insecure. But it got to a point where, like, especially when I was at shows or anything like that, if any lady came up to me, if anybody I knew that was a lady came up to me, anything like that, she was just like, you need to dismiss these bitches. And I'm like, dismiss? First of all, if I just played a show, I just did a performance, people are going to want to talk to me. If I'm known as an asshole, no one's going to want to talk to me. No one's going to want to engage with me. Of which that can put a freaking like knife in the back of like my support group. So why the fuck would I do that? Like, but dismiss people? Like, what do you mean? Like, yeah, okay, you're excused. Like, okay, see, I'm going to look like the asshole, not you. I'm going to look like the asshole, not you, which actually let me say something right here. Let me say something. I'm going to say this. I'm going to look into the camera because some people need to hear this. Be careful of the bridges you burn because of somebody else, because that person is not going to be there and they are damn sure not going to even try to help you build that bridge back when they're gone and you need that bridge to be there. They are not going to help you. They will do everything in their power to influence you to burn that bridge. And then when they're gone and you need to like make amends with that bridge, that relationship, they're not going to help you. They're not going to take back all that stuff. I ain't tell you to do it. Yeah, you did technically, but I didn't make you do it. Okay. Yeah, whatever. No, fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. I said it. And if you're a person that thinks that somebody needs to burn a bridge because of you, when that bridge has no harm coming your way, you're just an insecure fuck you. And I mean it. Fuck you and your grandma. Run the fade. Anyway, yeah, no. If you're going to burn any bridges, do it because you want to and you believe it is in your best interest. Don't do it because somebody else suggested it to you, because let's say that bridge actually benefits you much more in a healthy way than the person who is trying to get you to burn that bridge does. What happens when this person that got you to burn the bridge goes away? Now you done fucked up. Now you ain't got nothing. Nah, Slim. Now, I'm not encouraging anybody to keep anything around that would damper a relationship in a negative way. In a true negative way. Be cognizant of a person who is insecure, whether it is a romantic relationship, whether it's a friendship, family, or anything like that. Be cognizant of a person who is trying to influence you to do something that is to your detriment and barely even to their benefit. And if it is to their benefit, the only benefit is that they get to manipulate you. Be aware. That's all I'm going to say about that. Okay? So, let me see. Will you go back to cooking vids? I will. I just got to be inspired to cook something, man. I'm thinking about getting into baking, which is hilarious because one of my best friends is a pastry chef, so I can get all types of tips from her and just go in on that. We'll see. I'm still trying to figure out like what day of the week I want to come in and just do like, you know, cooking and stories or cooking and talking crap. What I want to do is do that and be able to stream everywhere like I do on here. So maybe what I can do at some point is like maybe I'll have like a thing where it's like I already cooked everything kinda, and then I like assemble it in this, or I don't know what the heck I'm gonna do. But yeah, man, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Let's see here. Let's go to the Instagram chat, see what's going on here. Let's go to the Facebook chat and see what's going on here. Facts. Thank you. Love you. That was her issues, not yours. Ha ha ha. She was messing with your money. Ha ha ha. Hey man, listen, that situation I was in, no, she definitely was messing with my money, and she wasn't even going to try to, it's like, hey, here's the thing. If somebody's going to, especially when it comes to your money, right? If somebody messing with your cash and they ain't doing nothing to help supplement that, fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. I'll say it again. Fuck them. I'm be demonetized off this. Fuck them. Fuck them. Hell no. Especially coming from me. And I don't even like being that type of guy to be like, I mean, I paid all the bills, but yeah, I paid all the motherfucking bills, and here you all over here trying to fuck with my goddamn money. Fuck you. Nah, man. I ain't had no goddamn help in that goddamn relationship. And here you all fucking my money up. Not only you fucking my money up, you fucking my friendships up, relationships up. I'm already not even a social guy. Like, no, nigga. Like, and here I am dropping M-bombs. I mean, because I can, you know, it is what it is. Nah, I'll do it. Get off my man. Hey, good luck with that assault charge. Let me see. Key Monty IG. I'm a Los Angeles-based dom and sex kink educator. Hey, good on you. That's crazy. Uh-oh, Shantae in the chat. Hey, Shantae. How you doing, baby girl? Let's see here. Dalalika. Oh my God, I want my man to show respect to any woman, whether she comes on to him or not. Yeah, look. You can be a gentleman and reject somebody. Now, if they're being extra and they all up on you, even though you're like, hey, man, like, calm down. I got a lady and I'm not really about this. And she's still trying to touch on you and stuff. Here's my thing. I don't like being touched, right? I don't like being touched by people I don't fucking know. Barely like being touched by people I do know. Now, if I'm over here just like, hey, ma'am, calm down. Like, I'm not even about that tonight. You know, chill out. And she still grabs me. Hey, listen, if she lose her arm that night, that's all I'm going to say. I don't like being touched. I don't, especially if I don't know you. Don't do that to me, man. Like, don't do that. Let me see. Because, I don't know. That'll trigger something in me, man. That'll trigger something in me. I don't like hands being put on me that I don't want on me. And I already made a promise to myself. You put hands on me in any way that I don't want put on me, you finna see something. Let me see. Bake a cookies. You know, I bake cookies online before. I've done that. I want to try that. I want to do that again. But what kind of cookies? That's my whole thing. What kind of cookies, you know? I'll stunner a female quick. So you going to hit the stone cold stunner on a chick? I mean, you know, that's funny. I like to see that. The juice box is priceless. Hey, listen, we sip around here. Chai 2 Events is in the chat. Hey, Chi, my favorite. Hey, Chi. Your hands are rated E. Yes, my hands are rated E for everybody, especially if you putting your hands on me and I don't want them on me. I don't give a damn who you are. Society shouldn't me be damned. I don't give a fuck. They shouldn't have put their hands on me. I don't care if you're a man. I don't care if you're a woman. I don't care if you're non-binary. Don't put your hands on me if I don't want them on me. Period. I will hit you with a 2-piece and a soda. Like, Quote Jorge Masvidal. Boop, boop, boop. Nope. Get your hands off me, dog. Get your friggin' hands off me. Let me see. Why do people feel they can just touch you? I mean, you know, it really depends, right? I mean, some people, they just don't understand boundaries. Other people, it might be a cultural thing. Like you meet you meet guys from certain countries. They're really big on, like, they're kind of handsy. They're just like, brother, and they'll touch you. And it's not really in a harmful way. You know what I mean? And that's a little different because that's like a term of endearment or something like that. Or if they have a problem with you, they're trying to like connect with you some odd way. And that's different. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, question, is someone grabbing you from behind, how to your get out of it? Okay. If someone grabs you from behind, how do you get out of it? There are a few ways to do that. If somebody comes behind you and tries to put a choke on you, your best bet is to step on the outside and put your back leg behind them, get your hips under them, lift, boom, crack them. If they try to just grab you from behind, your best bet is try to lower your center of gravity and break that grip any way you can. I don't care what the fuck you got to do. it's kind of odd. Like I wish I could just get up and show you rather than trying to explain it. Like I'm more of a show, not tell. But yeah, like I can put together like some self defense like videos and stuff as well because I have associates that are into that, like the travel train teach guys, Ron Young, Markel Brown, Nick Brown, and Jason Milton. You know, they're really, really good at teaching self defense, especially women's self defense. They're very big on that. So if you want content like that, hey, I can put that stuff up too. I can even make it funny just so you know it's a little bit more relatable. If you dress as a cop, you could fuzzy handcuff them to the chair, then lap dance, or suit and tie her hands to the chair. Oh man, hey, listen, that's crazy. Yeah, it's dangerous for a woman. I mean, yeah, it is. I recommend that, you know, if you're a woman and you believe you are in a place where you could potentially be compromised, like you live a life where you could be compromised, not that you're like in the hood or nothing. I mean, that's one thing too, but you might be in an area where, you know, assaults are starting to happen a lot more, things like that. The first thing I'm going to recommend is concealed carry. That's the first thing I'm going to recommend. The second thing I'm going to recommend is jujitsu or Krav Maga. You know, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, it fucking works. It fucking works, especially if somebody's trying to get on top of you. If you know it and they don't, you have a significant advantage. And the odds, not saying that it doesn't happen, but the odds of a man, that's a black belt in jiu-jitsu coming over here trying to like, you know, get on top of you and force himself on you like that, it's very slim. Not saying it doesn't happen, but it's very slim. Yeah, definitely throwing a little Krav Maga moves or something like that. Listen, I don't care what you got to do to defend yourself. I tell people all the time. I train, you know, I am a martial arts practitioner. I am a Muay Thai practitioner. Here's the thing. I've had people come up to me, especially like, you know, McDojo motherfuckers, and they'll be like, oh, well, your sport has rules. First of all, what are you talking about? Muay Thai was used to kill. Like, that's literally what their warriors used in battle whenever they could not use the knives or use bows and arrows. They used Muay Thai to kill. There are rules in Muay Thai sport. And that's it. Do you think they don't teach the other techniques? Do you think they don't? Because if you think I'm not going to punch you in the throat, if you don't think I'm going to kick you in the dick, if you don't think I'm going to punch you in the eyeballs, if you don't think I'm going to hit you in the liver every freaking chance I get, if you don't think I'm going to call you a bitch, if you don't think I'm going to talk about your mama, if you don't think I'm going to grab you by the nuts and twist it and then freaking rip them off and throw them back into the back of your throat and just say, eat 'em, motherfucker, and then stomp a hole in your freaking ass. If you think I'm not going to do none of that, you're out of your fucking mind. You're out of your mind. Okay? Like, it's just the truth. Like, I had somebody tell me that before. They ain't never trained, sparred a day of they got daggone life. And here they are talking to me about, oh, your sport has rules. Hey, listen, a boxer will screw you up in the street. Why? Because he's going to hit you everywhere that you didn't think he was supposed to hit you. Because, yeah, he does that in a ring. But when it comes to his life being on the line, his safety outside of a ring where he gets paid to do that, he's going to use every dirty trick in the book. Heck, he's probably going to pick up the stick next to you and bash you upside the head or a rock. Like, no, use what you can. It is what it is. Maybe you can make some in-home Muay Thai exercises for us. I would love to. I'll do that. Heck, I can go to the gym like this week and make some stuff like that. Actually, next week. I'll definitely do that. How about this? I will try my best to start that up next week, where I'll take my tripod to the gym. I'll probably go early when like not a lot of people are there. And you know, explain the technique and how you would use it, you know? So definitely. But yeah, no. I don't know why people think like, you know, some people are just holier than thou as martial artists. Like, hey, come on, man. We're not gonna do that. Mm-mm. Let me see. I have grabbed a dick and tried to rip it off. Be prepared to hold on for dear life. Hey, man, listen. It's a little tough. And please make them shirtless. I don't know if I'm going to be shirtless in that gym. I don't know about that. Man. But, yeah, I'll try to I'll try to get it right for you, all right? But yeah, now you gotta. What about pankration, Greek martial arts? Well, here's the thing about pankration, right? Pankration was mainly a combination of boxing and wrestling, you know? Um, it really was the true base of MMA. Yeah, it was. I honestly like, I mean, I get why pankration was, taken out of the Olympics, what, like over 100 years ago or something like that. But yeah, like pankration is boxing and wrestling techniques. Um, yeah, definitely, definitely. Here's the thing. What was it? I think it was like Bruce Lee said it himself, like in his book or something like that. One of his books or in one of his writings, he said a person who has taken up a little boxing and wrestling, like what was it, like 6 months? Like it was just like if they know a little boxing and wrestling, they could beat a lifelong martial artist. And it's true because at that point, you are utilizing practical techniques. Boxers are very tuned in with their hands, protecting their head, protecting their body, they're protecting their vitals, and they are throwing a volume you are not used to at a rate you're not used to. They're fast as hell. Some of them just hit hard as fuck. They got the touch of death. You just boom, sleep. That's it. And they move, man. And don't let some boxer know how to wrestle, because now he's about position over everything. This dude's gonna pick you up, flip you like a freaking table, and then fold you like a pretzel, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. Not a goddamn thing you can do about it. No. It's nuts out here. I would, if I ever saw a guy getting ready to fight a guy in the street, and I knew that other guy had like collegiate wrestling experience, and I would just stop the dude. I'd be like, hey, listen, you don't want that. Please, you don't want that. You don't want that. You don't want that. He's going to flip you on your head. You ain't even going to know what's going on here. That's a different type of fellow. You know what I'm saying? This is why I tell people, you don't know what another person knows, man. This is why, like, I try to be nice to everybody. If it gets to a point where I got to get stupid, I'm going to get stupid. But I try to be nice, man. It's crazy. Oh man, you said with this live, it's got to be KSU, King Sleeper University. Go Knuckles. Go ahead, Shantae. Oh my gosh. You crazy. Mm-mm-mm. Oh wait, no. Okay, no, I need to go up and read that. Hold on. I literally have to sit through a harassment meeting next week because people don't understand fucking boundaries. Hey, that's the thing, man. It's crazy. Those dudes on that EPO timing, nice and timid, hits like he crawled out the trenches. Hey, listen, dude, you do not want to mess with no boxer, bro. They punch every day. Like, you don't punch every day. They punch every day. So you think they ain't gonna hurt you? They gonna hurt you. It's crazy. Don't write a check your ass can't cash. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Key TIG. Yes. Oh my gosh. No. You don't want it. You don't want it. Nah, man. I've sparred with boxers. I've sparred with wrestlers. I've sparred with jiu-jitsu guys. I've sparred with kickboxers. Like, this stuff can get really ridiculous, especially if they're good at something you ain't good at. Because now you got to make sure they don't employ them techniques on your ass. Nah, man. Crazy. All right, so let's get to another meme. If I have one. Let's see. Ooh. Hold on. I'm gonna skip that one. I'm gonna go to this one. Let's get an Insta view real quick. And this is true. Insta view. Any relationship you have that could get ruined by having a conversation about your feelings, standards, and or expectations wasn't really stable enough to begin with. That is true. That is totally true. Okay? And I've been in this situation. Where, the moment I voice like, hey, like I got some, whether it's grievances and it might not even be grievances about them. It's just like, hey, listen, I got some things that's on my mind, and that person wants to skedaddle. But you gotta be the person that is, the rock for them, right? You got to stand strong. You got to hold steady for them. It sucks, man. If you can't talk about what's going on in order to keep this thing moving, it wasn't strong. It was not stable. They weren't there for you. They were there for them and strictly for them, and you got to let people like that go. You got to let people like that go. But you got to be cognizant of that. This is why I tell people, ask all the hard questions in the beginning. Ask all the hard questions in the beginning. What the fuck do you want from me? What do you need? If you don't know what you need, go ahead and get out of here and figure that out. And come back when you figure that out. Last thing you want to do is be with a person that not only doesn't know what they need, but they don't know what they want. They're like, nah, dude, go figure that out somewhere else. I ain't got time. Because then we're going to get to stuff like this. We're going to get to stuff like this. Because once you start voicing your opinion, now all of a sudden you too much. Or you voice your needs, now all of a sudden you're too much. You voice your feelings, now all of a sudden you too much. Nah, man. Leave people like that alone. It's just, nah. It is what it is. And if you're unfortunately in that situation, you know what I'm saying? You didn't foresee this, and then you get there where you're expressing yourself, and now that person wants to call it quits immediately. Okay, let them go. Just let them go, because they're either weak or they're manipulative, and either one you don't want to be with. You just don't. They got a weak constitution. Get the heck up out of here. I don't need you. If you're just a manipulative prick, get on out of here. I don't need you. Nah, man. Gotta get out of the nonsense, man. Conversations are necessary in relationships. Conversations are necessary. You're not always gonna, the butterfly phase is gonna end. It's going to end, okay? And I'm not saying that to be pessimistic. What I'm saying is all that, it's new feeling that makes you, not look at things, that's going to end. And now you got to deal with the person for who they are and what they do and what they're about. And if you can't deal with that, then, it's time to catch that train. It is what it is. Communication is key. And you do have to know yourself first. Let's see. Shay Shomaru. Is that like Sheshomaru from Inuyasha? Shay Shomaru, you're so fine, from Toronto. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Thank you so much. Oh man. Thank you so much. Still Shay Shomaru. Like Sheshomaru. I love that. Hold up. What's that joint? Do I even know that song? What's it? That's what it is. But I think it's in the other key, though. I ain't gonna play it. Yeah. Gotta hit that Fukai Mori. That Boku Dachi wa, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. Let's see here. Where we going at? I heard this one and mind blown. What's good for your whole may not be good for your soul. Hey, listen. You said what's good for your whole may not be good for your soul. Hey, man, it's a lot of toxic people out here attached to, good penis. It is what it is. Nah, man. I happen to be a good man attached to toxic dick. Or at least that's what I was told. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Oh my God. You should sing and play guitar in live again. Yeah, I mean, I'll do it. Probably I'll just develop like a set list. Probably do like some covers or something. Um, that way we can all have fun. You know what I'm saying? I'll do that. I'll do that. Yeah, y'all are called demons. Demons. Don't you dare defile my name or defile who I am by calling me a lowly demon. I am Tovaun Anthony, head of the Horsemen Black, known as the Dark Seraph. Demon, that is beneath me. Hey, do you like pop punk rock? I mean, it really depends on like the bands, I guess. I like all types of music though, you know, from Bulgarian fiddle tunes to Irish, acoustic to metal, black metal, to jazz, to technical death metal, to just pop or funk or, I love all types of music, man. You give me something that is interesting to my ears, like especially the blues, things like that, I love it all. I love it all. Wait, what's your sign? Guess. Oh man. But damn lady, you just gonna put out my information like that? That's lovely. It was real funny. I had an ex-girlfriend that would do that every single time. Like when somebody would come up, what's your sign? Like, he's a Taurus, he's a da-da-da. I'm like, motherfucker, they asked me, number one. Number two, like, really? All my info? Like, here's my whole thing, right? I don't really subscribe to it. I don't really subscribe to it. I believe everything has validity. And I'm just ragging on you, Lady Londa. I believe everything has validity, right? It's not necessarily anything that I believe in, mainly because when it comes to most things that are most important to me in my life and most situations that I'm in, it's not viable. It's not viable. I've yet to hear anybody blame or not blame. I've yet to hear anybody have a significant advantage in a MMA ring or a kickboxing ring because of their sign. It just doesn't happen, or because, okay, it was Mercury retrograde and that's why I lost. No, you lost because that guy was better than you. You lost because your strategy was not a good strategy that night. You lost because you were in a harder fight than you thought you were going to be in. You lost because you came in injured. You lost because that guy didn't come in injured. You lost because you swerved left when you should have swerved right. It's just, it's like things like that. Like, I'm a very, very practical man, right? Now, like I said, everything has validity. Things don't exist for no reason. May 9th is also a victory over Nazi Germany Day. Yeah. I think I read that a long time ago. But like I said, everything has validity. I do look at things like, okay, this wasn't come up with for no reason. And I think at the times, because as time moves on, you make new discoveries, okay? You make new discoveries every day. There's a reason why scientists exist. Scientists exist to be proven wrong. Okay? It's not just to discover new things. It's to be proven wrong. It's as we progress as a human race, scientists are testing things every day to see where we may have made a mistake or where we might find something new. And the reason why it gets dismissed is because it's not testable. It's not quantifiable down to, the nitty gritty. Now, if you're a person that believes in the supernatural, like I tend to dabble, then I can see validity in specific things because there are some things that we have yet to be able to explain, right? But also, given that fact, I do not place my faith in the words, well, we can't explain it in order to fill a missing piece. I don't do that. Now, if you want to talk about like the idea of, okay, well, the the moon affects the tide, so your body is made up of mainly water. Okay, we could talk about that. That sounds logical. I get it. But yeah, man. I don't know. I just it's just not my thing. What's the most frustrating relationship you've been in? My second relationship. Very, very, very. I talk about it all the time. I talk about it all the time on this, and I'm just gonna keep it short. Most frustrating relationship, you're with a person who unfortunately was in a place where they did not know themselves. They had a very rough time growing up, and they had no trust or respect for men. And that was because of men, and also because of people in their family, how they treated men and how men treated them. And when you have a person that's kind of screwed up and they're used to being the nail in a scenario, and they find a person where they feel like they have a safe space, but in their mind, they still don't trust you. In their mind, they still don't respect you, even though you are providing them a safe space and you want nothing from them but their progression. It might manifest in bad ways, you know what I'm saying? And they saw a opportunity, at least in their minds, where they could finally be a hammer, and they thought I could be the nail. And that manifested in very bad ways of isolation, abuse, emotional and physical, and like cheating, everything else on the in between. And the most frustrating part of it was, it wasn't even the acts themselves. It was, you know who I am, and you're still choosing to do these things. You know I'm not a cheater, but you accuse me of it all the time, and then you go cheat on me. You know I'm not a person that believes in putting his hands on his significant other, yet you bait me all the time, and you have put your hands on me multiple times. You have lied to me. You have lied to friends of mine. You have lied to your friends. You have tried to isolate me, and everything on the in between. The frustrating part of it is just like, you know me, but you're doing these things to me, because we started out as friends. And before they did any of those things to me, they heard some things about me that would actually make another human being think twice about doing any of those things to me. You know what I'm saying? But maybe, and this is just an opinion, right? Because going through that situation, I had a thought where I'm like, well, you forgive a person once, that's grace. You forgive them again, they think they're invincible. They think that they can keep it going. You know what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate that it gets to that point, because they know what they're doing, and they also know it's wrong, but they can't stop. They can't stop. And the only way they're going to learn is if you leave, and your absence says more than you hooping and hollering or anything like that. And that's if they even take your absence as, a lesson. Some people don't learn until relationships down the line. They don't. Now, here's the truth of the matter. There was a situation, and I know this for a fact. There was a situation where after me and that person was done, she ran into a person that did her exactly how she did me. Even to a point where she called me asking for help. Motherfucker, what? Excuse me? But it's just, I just, when I look back and think on it, like the most, I just think like for a person who has heard from the closest people to me what I've done to people for less, why would you actively choose to do these things to me? Is it because I decided to be understanding of why you are acting out like this in the first place? Are you taking that as you have a built-in excuse to do whatever you want no matter what? I don't know, man. It's just, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And that was just very frustrating because I was just like, you know me, and you're still acting this way, even to the point where that person marked out for their own little gimmick within a group of friends that they had that did not have their best interests in mind, and they wanted to portray themselves a certain way in front of them and started treating me a certain way because of it. And I'm like, what? This doesn't make any sense. This doesn't make any sense at all. I don't need to hoop and holler and do crazy things. And I've been there. I'm not going to say I haven't gotten there. There are times I got so frustrated. Yeah, I'm freaking yelling back, calling her out her name like she's calling me out mine. Got under my skin. And the biggest thing was, I'm like, you are a person who was my friend, who I felt like I could trust. And the same way I build safe spaces for people around me now is the same way I built a safe space for them. It's just they decided to abuse that safe space. They decided to try to keep me in a box like I was, like it was supposed to be exclusive to them. And it's just like, no, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. Because if I go, goddamn, if I go into like the super detail of that relationship, it's funny because, and I've spoken about this before, right? And I've spoken about this before, and I'm gonna press the record button for this. If it will start, I'm just gonna press that. But I've spoken about this before. Whenever I talk to, especially men, whenever I talk to men about what I've been through, right? And they immediately come to me with like, oh, bitches ain't shit, women ain't shit, da 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 da. Here's the thing. The first thing I like to say, because I know that there's a lot of fear mongering on the internet. I know there's a lot of hate mongering on the internet. I know there's a bunch of gender war bullshit on the internet, right? Everybody is capable of being hurt. A lot of people have been hurt. But what I will not do, and I don't care, what I will not do is blame every woman for the pain caused by one. Because no other woman I've ever dated after that relationship did any of the things that that person did to me. None of them. None of them. Mm-mm. I have lady friends who have had nothing but my best interest in mind since the day I've met them. I have wonderful, wonderful figures in my life that are women that remind me every day that, you know, it's possible to find someone who isn't fucking crazy, who isn't going through it or has already gone through it and learned their lessons, and they're not looking to hurt you. They're not looking to take advantage of you. They're not looking to take things out on you that they wish they took out in other situations. Heck, even with that relationship, I knew 100% a lot of the things that she took out on me is stuff that she wished she took out on her ex. I knew it. And there were times that I would have to look at her and just be like, look, dude, I'm not him. And I'm not saying I'm not him trying to give an excuse like, hey, I'm not him. I'm not going to do the things he does. No, I'm saying I'm not him as in you doing these things to me isn't affecting him. It isn't proving your point to him. Okay? That's what it is, but they didn't listen. People have to be put in a situation where they have to change. And sometimes that change has to come in your absence. And I knew that after a while. But I also knew that if I had stuck around, well, Tovaun Anthony will be in prison right the fuck now. Because there's only but so much I can take. Only but so much I can take. Which is another reason why I cannot be in the same room with that person. Well, no, I can be in the same room with that person. Just don't talk. Just don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Do not talk to me. And damn sure don't touch me. Don't touch me. Because I will hit you so fucking hard, they're going to think Deontay Wilder hit you. I'm going to hit you so hard, they're going to think you got hit by a truck. And I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop. And I mean it. I know I'm admitting something online right now, but no, I can't take it. I can't take it. I've withheld things for way too long. This is why I don't let people put their hands on me that I don't want on me. I've withheld a lot for too long. I am a man that had severe anger issues as a kid because I felt like people weren't listening. And then to have a person not listen and then just acting malice towards me, that ain't sit well with me because I chose, okay? I chose to be out here and try to date. I chose to be out here and go, okay, well, let's try this girlfriend thing. I tell people all the time, like, I never wanted a relationship until really my last girlfriend. That was the first woman I actively pursued. Any other relationship I was in, especially before then, it wasn't even my idea. Including that one that I was mentioning about the girl that did all the fuck shit to me. That wasn't even my idea. Because, you're young. You think like, okay, well, the girl's cute. You're into a lot of the same things. You feel kind of comfortable around her. And you don't know much, man. And then you move forward and then you find out they're nuts. And then you're just trying to make shit work. But yeah, man, it's just shit. That's all I could think. Just why? You know me, dog. You know me. You fucking know me, and you still tried. I just don't get it. I think, and I've made this analogy before. I think people like that need to be locked in a cage with a bear and forgotten about. Because I think only in their last moments of life would they ever realize what was important. There are a lot of choices people make, focusing on things that honestly aren't exactly in their best interest, but they do. And that's what happened there. That's what happened there, man. I'm not, even with that person, I'm not going to say that they're innately evil because I know where it comes from. Was I equipped to deal with that? Hell no. I damn sure ain't equipped with it now. I just go, hey, listen, you might want to go get some therapy and leave me the fuck alone. If I ever see anybody exhibiting those qualities, this is why, like, when I'm I meet people, like I like to be friends first, and I get close to people, and I like to meet people's families. I like to meet people's families. I like to meet people's friends, see their surroundings, see how they treat each other, see how they talk to each other, see all their influences before I go anywhere further. Because no, I need to know where you come from and how you deal with shit and why you deal with shit in the way that you do. You know, it's like when a person asks, like, oh my God, why does this man have no respect for women? Well, he's not in the practice of having respect for women. Maybe his household didn't respect women in whatever setting it was. Oh my God, this girl, she won't respect me. Trust me, she won't do it. Why? She's not in the practice. She's not in the practice. You ever go to a girl's house and her mom is constantly calling the dad stupid motherfucker, or he just stays in his room and he only comes out when it's time to pay the bills or there's a problem, but he really just be out the way? He ain't got no respect in that house. And don't expect that girl to respect you. Don't. Just understand what you're getting into. You know what I'm saying? Juicy. But, alright, enough about being depressed and shit. I ain't gonna talk about that. Forever. Let me see, oh wow, it's funny because this kind of goes into it. Insta-view. My mom told me sometimes people pretend you're a bad person so they don't feel guilty for the things they did to you. So here's the thing, right? This is true to a point because in the back of their mind, they know. But there are some people that once again mark out for their own gimmick to the point that they have lied so much about it that even they believe it's true. I know some people to this day who have a certain opinion of me because of how I acted in a situation where things got heated and I decided I'm going to chill. In their minds, they made up their own story of, oh yeah, it's easy, he's passive, this, that, and the other. But then when another situation came up and I said, hey, hold on now. And then all of a sudden they tried to push their weight. Then it's like, hey, I'm telling you what's up. Now all of a sudden Tovaun's a monster, right? These types of people are very troubled. They're very troubled and they need help. They don't got to be from me though. My kind of help is, you know what I'm saying? My kind of help is slam a friggin' steel chair over your head, which is why I stay out of a lot of situations. I said it before and I'll say it again. I love violence. I just do not think it is necessary. Chi-Chi, do I need to bring that suit? Man, that suit would probably be a good ass move. I'll tell you that. Really though, honestly, I'm not experiencing any other symptoms. This is like whenever I get sick at all or I end up with a cough, I end up coughing for long periods out. No matter what. That's just how my body works. So some people are shit. Yeah. 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 But yeah, man. You just got to be careful of these people out here. They'll make a monster out of you and then act like they have no idea where you came from. They act like they have no idea where you came from. And I just be like, well, I'm the Demogorgon, bitch. So It's crazy. Boo, 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 boo. Oh no. Let me see. Do I have anything else in here? Nah. What time is it? Oh, it's an hour and 15 minutes. Hey, listen, I done had y'all on here. Had y'all on here talking this stuff. Haha, earlier, 20 minutes earlier, Shantae, women ask what your sign is because they want to see if you're compatible with them, despite not even being in the running. Yeah, like, what's the point of finding out if you're compatible with the person if they don't even know you or like you? That doesn't make any sense. Like, let y'all in on Tovaun Anthony real quick, like, because I'm not throwing like shade on anybody or like trying to come to anybody sideways. Haha, red tongue. This is the type of guy I am. I don't claim to be demisexual or anything like that, right? I don't claim that. But there has to be some type of connection between me and you in order for me to want to pursue you in a romantic way or even a sexual way. You know, it's got to be something going on there to where I'm just like, yeah, and I want to move forward. And I am not like some super social person, and I'm also very skeptical about people around me. So not to the point where I'm just, oh my god, like that. That's not what it is. I got questions. I need to know who you are. I just no, it's like, yeah, you're not. When I meet you, you're not in the running. I don't care how pretty you are. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. There's a lot of beautiful people out here. There's a lot of beautiful people out here, man. So I don't care. If we can't hold a conversation, I don't give a fuck. If we can't, you know, and I don't like to romanticize the idea of, ooh, deep conversation, because some of y'all don't really be talking about shit. It's just the truth. Some people like to say deep conversation. Okay, well, that's subjective. That is subjective to the person. Okay? That's subjective to a person. I just think people should focus more on living. But hey, that might be their way of living. And I can't shame anybody for that at all. I can't. So whatever. Yeah. All right, look. I am going to. What was I going to do? I was going to do something. Don't remember what I was going to do. God dang. All right, dude. It's late. It's like 2 in the morning, at least on my side. I don't know where everybody else is in the rest of the world, but listen, I'm going to go ahead and close this on out. I want to say that I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in with me, or tuning in to watch me and listen to me say nonsense on Thursday night, Friday morning. And as always, I wish you nothing but health, safety, peace, love, and blessings. It is the master of waves, love and joys, trouble boy, AEOXIS, Tovaun Anthony. And I want to wish you a good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. And I want y'all to continue consensually taking souls and laying pole respectfully in 2024. Or if you prefer, riding pole. Go ahead and do that. You know what I'm saying? So, you guys are awesome. You guys are great. And don't let nobody steal your joy. Have a good night.